Hi, this is Kobus from Demago. I just want to walk you through the latest updates to Alteryx in the 2020.01 edition. So the key features in this update relate to language, Excel enhancements, and data profiling. First off, language. You'll see at the top here, there's an option to switch between any of 8 languages in the designer on the fly. Specifically towards the Excel enhancements, relate both to input and output. So an input section, if I go to Excel input, you'll see if I click on my normal input, you'll see the interface panel is a bit updated. I now have the option to set cell ranges as a data input, or in this case, I'm using a named range. Furthermore, the input panel also has a refresh button. So if I, for example, have my Excel file open, see the Excel file I'm working with, number of tabs, 2 data sets here. This one specifically is my named range. So if I had this open and I wanted to run this or make changes, normally it will show me this error message over here. But if I just go and close this tab and refresh, everything working again. So there's no need to actually close this panel and reopen it again. Furthermore, when I want to import a list of sheet names, I'm just using again this option over here, sheet names, you'll see the order is always the same as they actually are in the Excel version, so make things simpler there as well. When you output to an Excel file, it is now possible to actually keep the formatting of the Excel file. So how you do this, if I go to this Excel output over here, you'll see there's an option over here to say preserve formatting on overwrite. But to do this, you need to make sure that when you are outputting to an Excel file, so just select the Excel place to output, Excel output, you have to specify a range. In this case, I want to output this to columns A to M. I've just made a very large value for row value for M, so that it applies the formatting all the way down, because I know my data is not larger than this. So if I've done that, and if I actually go to my Excel output, you'll see, so I've just run this before this demo, you'll see the formatting data, input all the data, it's actually kept the formatting that I've created, both in terms of a conditional formatting, color changes, and numerical changes over there. Another important change is the data profiling. So in a normal demo, we just show how we clean data. So if I, for example, have for example, have an input, and if I go to, for example, the browse tool over here, you'll see immediately, notice change in data profiling. You can see all of your columns together, one view, quick view of them. Just make sure that they are in the right data type. So I've just provided went through a select phase over here where I cleaned up all the data types. So you'll see quick view over there. We're particularly interested in the discount column, so I can either click it over here or here. So I'll click it from here. And you'll see again, the view is a bit different than it used to be, but very easy now to see the status of my data. So in this case, 704 nulls. I can still see my statistical measures like min, max, quartiles, averages, and also have this nice little view at the bottom here that shows me sort of how my data is broken down. So I can see that there's 776 instances where the discount is 1%. So if I go through my data cleansing step of cleaning it over here, just checking again on the discount column, I'll see there my nulls are gone. I also have the option now of seeing two sort of data columns side by side. Might be worthwhile in some instances. So if I click on this here, left-right pane, you'll see it keeps my discount there. Maybe we'll look at unit price. So I can compare my unit price or discount column side by side, either that, or I can use them one below the other, or I can go back to my default pane. That's all the changes for this update. We'll keep making these videos and provide you information on future updates of Alteryx as well.